So our friend brought us up to Red River in this really badass 4Runner. So I just want to show this. Yeah, I'm not doing too great today. Heading up to a course that is, for some reason, at 14,000 feet elevation here in Red River, New Mexico. Apologize if I'm squinting a little bit. The sun is pretty bright today. The nice, quiet ski lift ride that takes us all the way there. I think the ski lift takes upwards of 20 minutes, so it's going to be a long, peaceful ride. I'll try to get some cool shots while we go, but this is really cool. It's you know, it's at 14,000 feet, and I'll turn around a little bit here. You can see the valley, right? A lot of cool views here. I'm trying not to get overwhelmed myself. There's so much cool stuff to see. But yes, just shot myself practicing a little bit at the base. For some reason they put one tee at the base. There's also a practice tee at the top here. This is my second time going through, so I have a little bit better idea what I'm doing, and I actually have my own discs this time, so hopefully this will actually be a little bit better than last time. I can't pretend like this video isn't going to make it into the hands of some New Mexico climbers at some point who are probably going to point out that I'm not climbing in Red River. That's actually interesting because we talked about maybe doing that in the future. That might be a goal that I set for like a year or two from now. I got to be honest, it's been a long time since I've gotten on rock in terms of lead. And where I'm at, where my partner's at, we're just not in a place where we're doing much outdoors outside of bouldering for this season, and our focus has primarily been on bouldering. So I looked through the guidebooks. I didn't see anything bouldery in Red River. If some of y'all know about it, by the way, please tell me. I would love to learn more, but just wanted to address that. First hole. Already lost a disc down the side of the mountain, so I am playing at the nearest that I can find the fairway. I got 3 discs left, so we'll see how this goes. So I am on number 1, and I'm playing the amateur. And I did make it up in 4, which is cool, but 4 with a penalty. All right, so we're at Santa Fe Climbing Gym. It's a bit of a return to form here. We're making our way through northern New Mexico and then heading south. Obviously, this is going to be culminating in a visit to the original Stone Age, but I'm building up to it. So we're actually doing 2 visits to Santa Fe. Today is the first day where I am going to put a timer on my phone. I'm going to limit myself to 45 minutes. But I wanted to take a moment just to talk about what a fun gym this is and how much they've changed since I've known this gym. Of course, in the old days, this is one of the original 2 gyms in New Mexico, and they have a really good setup. But it's always been a really small area. This is a newer location and they have expanded a lot beyond what they had before. So the old version of this gym just did not have as much. There's more space, there's more walls in this new version. And as you can see, they've got systems boards, they've got all the training equipment I could ever want, which is a major addition since the last time I was here. Love the dip rings, I love the pull-up bars, I love all the additional campus boards. Today, the mission is just 45 minutes. The reasoning I'm using here is just a system that I've found. This kind of goes back to old weightlifting systems, the American versus Bulgarian system. Bulgarian had a strong emphasis on finishing in 45 minutes or less because the recovery time was just so much shorter. And that's what I'm shooting for today, because I know when I'm doing daily climbing, oftentimes I need to do shorter sessions, and since we're bouldering and just kind of warming up to it, it's just going to be seeing what it is. We didn't bring any harnesses this time around, so I thought it'd be better to just focus in and really see what the bouldering here is like and what the bouldering at the 2 gyms in Albuquerque is like as well. You know, it's also been a couple of years since I've been at this gym, and a lot can change in just a few years. Round 2. This should be more fun. Feeling a little stronger today, although obviously fingers, that's a debatable statement. They are setting this morning, but only a small section, so it shouldn't really get too much in our way. But excited to see what I can do today. Obviously today is not under a time constraint because I'm gonna have a full rest day tomorrow. So let's see what we can do.
like a double, like a Gaston double dyno type thing, I think. One quick thing I just want to mention, because you might watch this and be like, why aren't you using the wall? It's wood. There's actually no texture on this wall, or on any walls in the bouldering area. So I tried the end of this one. I was able to move through it after the dyno, but that doesn't count. So let's see if one more time I'm going to try the dyno. I'm going to try not to give anything more than 3 tries today. I lied. One more go.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did the finish. I thought my heel hook.
Oh, that was a session. That was quite the session. And this actually worked out a lot better for me today. I was a little surprised because I thought, well, 45 minutes yesterday, I might be tired the next day. I wasn't really sure. I haven't done back-to-back days in a minute, but it worked. Actually, I was stronger today. I almost did one of the 6s, which is pretty cool. Definitely felt more like an 8-9, but cool. Very cool stuff. I also learned something new today. This is a tension board. Apparently there's one of these coming to a gym near us in North Carolina. So I was just trying a few climbs on it and they are hard. Really hard. But cool. So they got tension here, they got moon here, and we're going to be doing some more cool downs and stuff like that. But all in all, I cannot recommend against any gyms in New Mexico because there are only 3, and whichever is closest to you, go, climb there, have fun, enjoy it. You will get better. These gyms have everything you need to become a world-class climber. What's next? Next, we are going up to some hot springs. They don't allow a lot of cameras in the hot springs, so I'm probably not going to have too much to show there. That's going to help me recover, and my hope is that we're going to come back really, really strong when we go to Albuquerque and Stone Age. We're going to be going to both Stone Age locations just the same way we did a double day here, only I'm going to do one day Stone Age North and then another day at the original Stone Age. Now, just a small point, Stone Age is kind of my home gym ultimately. I started climbing about 2006, give or take, was when I started climbing at that gym. Now, I had been climbing longer than that, but that's when I started at that gym. I was kind of reflecting on the climbing here in Santa Fe. Some hard climbs. I don't know. You know, there's a lot to be said about grading and things like that, but I'm honestly getting sick of saying anything about grading. So I'm just gonna say that it's a good challenge and it's a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun here, and I think that's really what matters.